For Off the Block, I'm Ving Lopes, and we are now joined by UC San Diego men's volleyball head coach Kevin Ring. And Coach, has to be a great feeling tonight. You guys finally broke the streak, got your first conference win since 2014, defeating a very good USC team in 4 games. Just assess your team's performance tonight and how you guys were able to get this big road win.
Yeah, I think, real proud of the guys and the fight in us tonight. Great victory for sure. And as you mentioned, first MPSF victory in a couple of years here. We've had a nice streak going, and, we had won 3 in a row, all non-conference matches, but, we're just kind of getting our confidence back. And, we knew, okay, hey, it's back into MPSF play. We knew how, the quality of play in the MPSF from top to bottom, but still feel like we could play. And we talked about in our pregame that, we belong in this league, we should compete in this league, and we can win in this league. And, I think we proved that tonight.
Yeah. Coach, looking at the numbers tonight, Tanner Sipes said 26 kills on the night, hit more than 400. What was he able to do to be so successful against a pretty scrappy defensive USC team?
Yeah, he's been on a hot streak for us. I think that's 4 matches in a row with 20-plus kills. Combination of, I thought Milos Sturgic, our setter, has really improved setting the right side. We're getting a lot of production there. But the Tanner's just, he's going after it and hitting some, good high, hard, deep swings. They're making good decisions. If the set's not quite there, how to handle it. And, so that you can see his efficiency is really pretty high right now. And in first part because he's making a lot of big plays for us and then also making smart plays when it calls for it.
And, I do want to ask, because he's just putting up, such big numbers this season, where does he compare in terms of just some of the other great, opposites and outsides that you've coached here at UCSD?
Yeah, we've had a few nice players in our program over the years, going back to my playing days to Tom Black, to a player that played for me in recent years, Frank Fritsch, who's basically a 4-year starter for us, and a lot of the success we've had, in the MPSF in recent, kind of back in the day, was with Frank Fritsch as our opposite. We've had Joel Auerkamp. So we've had some guys that put up big numbers for us. So, definitely, their success is our success, as far as, they really help, kind of driving the team in the direction we should go.
And Coach, take us through this 4th game, because real interesting moment. You were down 15-11 at one point, but you're able to rally back and basically go on a pretty good run to, get a 2-point lead. What was the big adjustment that you guys were able to make midway through that 4th game?
Yeah, I think that, I'd called a timeout, my first timeout, just only, 3, 4, maybe 5 plays, rallies before that. And, they scored another point or two, like service point. And so I was almost like, hey, do I wait, to call this timeout? And I believe it was 15-10, I called the timeout and, really just kind of said, hey, we should do this. This match, this set is still within striking distance, but we just have no kind of margin for error right now. And, certainly we're trying to get our passers, getting a lot of passes to the net, but like our middle blockers, middle hitters to be a stretch, as long as we're getting the pass to the net. And that was just opening up things for the pens. And I thought, Milos kept the offense kind of plugging along with good tempo to the pins. And then it's on the service line. Our service subs did a great job tonight. Luke Lamont, Calvin Manchenko, they came in, served 12 times over the course of the 4 sets, and missed just one serve, and really kind of helped score some service points. And so, we had a couple little subs there late in that stretch, came up a couple blocks, and really just stayed the aggressors. It wasn't any special message other than, hey, we keep fighting through this. And, I felt like, hey, if we were going to go to a 5th set, we should be confident in the 5th set, but I like the fight and that we finished the match in 4 sets.
And Coach, I do want to ask, because this does break the streak. It's been a long streak, but throughout you guys have really been competitive in main matches, had your opportunities. How nice is it for you guys and even just the mentality of your players to be able to break through and finally close the deal?
We practice the same amount of hours as everyone else. We work hard in the weight room. And it means as much to us as anyone else out there. And so I'm just real proud of the guys. And, they keep fighting. And it's, hey, everyone out there knows it's a heck of a lot more fun to win than to lose. And, when you lose some matches, you got to just, hey, how are you going to handle yourself? How are you going to come back the next day and keep your head up? And keep fighting through it. And for sure, we've had our difficulties and stretches where we've lost a lot of matches there. But I'm real proud of just the mindset of guys to kind of keep their focus and keep willing to come in and get better. And I really like how we've trained this year. I feel like we have a lot of production in the practice gym. After every match, win, lose, or draw, we're able to talk about the things we've done well, the things we've done not so well, and make adjustments. And the guys have improved. We have made improvements so far, even in this short season.
Yeah. And Coach, one final question before we let you go. We've talked about the offense, but I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about the defense and the performance of your freshman libero, Ryan Liu. 10 digs tonight. He's been putting up double-digit digs for you, it feels like, throughout this entire season. What has he meant to your team this season, and, just what has made him so successful early on in his college career?
Yeah, Ryan Liu's doing a great job for us, freshman libero, and just kind of, thrown out there, and, how much we asked of him and serve receive, and then just defensively, he's come up with some really big digs for us, and just real proud of his effort. He's learning on the fly, how to compete, how to win in the MTSF, and he kind of came in and I think a little unsure of himself, unsure of kind of what it all means and what the level is really like, and so he's enjoying it. I know that, and he's the lights are on there, and he's got big eyes, and he's working, and he's excited to see where we can take this.